Welcome back to the Tool Crib. Today we're going to be talking tweezers, and in particular we're going to be talking about the Tac-N-Tweeze from Civivi, which is a very, very nice set of tweezers. Now, if you carry a Victorinox knife and it has scale tools, you'll no doubt know the value of having a good set of tweezers on you. And the great thing about housing them in a Victorinox knife is that it's one of those tools that you don't use that often, or at least I don't. I don't have an occasion to use tweezers that often. But when I need them, I need them. And the fact that they store within the scale tools of a Victorinox tool, and you really don't notice that they're there until you actually need them, makes them a very nice option in a Victorinox knife. The downside to this type of tweezers are that they are not made as robustly as some of these others, and they're a little small in stature, so being able to use them precision wise can be a little cumbersome at times. That being said, again, it's one of those tools I very rarely need, and so having the ability to store it away is a very nice option. Now, in my particular case, I carry one that is discontinued now, unfortunately. This is the Pocket Tweeze, or the Pocket Tweeze 2. And what I like about these is their design, where they fold out, lock into place, and they extend into a much more usable length. Now, and they come down to a very nice point. These are stainless, and they've done me well. In the 5 years that I've owned them, I may have used them, I don't know, maybe a half dozen times or better. It's one of those things that I don't use that often, but when I need it, and I was very grateful to have them on me. Now, speaking of having things fold down like that, that's the concept that I look for in a lot of EDC items. And that's part of the reason why I like multi-tool so much, is because the way they fold down into a very nice compact design, and then they fold out into a really usable length whenever you need them. And that's why I carry the knife that I carry for my utility blade holder. This is the Tyrant Razor V3, and I really like the fact that when it's in its folded position, it's very slim, it's very easy to carry, and then when I need it, it folds out to a very, very usable length, and that's something that I very much like with this particular knife. It's not very bulky when it's folded up. Now, when we're talking about the Tac-N-Tweeze, this is a little bit larger in profile than something like I carry with the Pocket Tweeze, but it's also made out of much more premium material. This is made out of titanium, and the way it operates is with the knurled head or bolt on top, where it slides out of its case. You lock it back into place. It comes with some jimping up top, and it comes down to a very, very nice precision point tweezers that will get just about any splinter you can imagine out. They come down to an excellent, excellent point. This is made in a kind of a washed bronze finish. It includes a keychain or key ring to attach to your keys if you so desire to carry it that way. And it also includes a little leather case, which I've only put this in here a time or two, so it hasn't formed that well to it yet, but it has a case that comes with it, so that if you wanted to carry it on a keychain as a keychain tool, then you don't run the risk of the tweezers coming out inadvertently. Now, that being said, you could carry it just like this, and as long as your bolt was properly tensioned, I think at some point you would probably run the risk of that coming loose and causing a little bit of an issue. So it'd probably be better to carry it in its leather case. Now, these are a bit on the pricey side. This one runs about, I think I paid $26.50 if I remember right, before taxes and shipping. And so they are definitely not the cheapest option out there. If I remember right, for the Pocket Tweeze, I think 5 years ago I paid something like $12 or maybe 15, I don't remember. So this is not necessarily a cheap option, but I will say that of the three that I showed here, these are definitely the best among the group. And with the price, that would be something that you would expect, or I would demand, actually. And I'm really impressed with them. I like them a lot. I don't know I think I'll probably carry them for a while. I think I'll probably take off my Pocket Tweeze and carry these for a little while. Again, it's not one of those tools that I use that often, but when you need it, you absolutely need it. At bare minimum, I'm going to keep this in my truck just to see. I'll probably end up carrying it because I want to feel the experience of this. And, you know, for a lot of people, they get into different types. So some people like the copper look, some people like titanium, some people like all blackout. So if you're into titanium stuff, this might be a really good option for you. As far as their usability, I can attest to you that they are very, very precise tweezers and they work extremely efficiently. Unfortunately, they come in a little bulkier package than you're going to find with some of these others, but I guess when it comes to stuff like this, it's all subjective in what you feel is best for you. And I think that the Civivi Tac-N-Tweeze are a very, very nice set of tweezers. My name is Ben. You've been watching the Texas Tool Crib. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next one.